welcome to your general and love monthly reading. Taurus, I certainly wish I could have done your reading outside as I have done the other signs, but I do feel as though this is the time more than ever for you to receive these messages, regardless of whether they're late, which I do apologize for, my loves, but better late than never. I feel like now is the time to really look at everything with discernment, relationships, partnerships, workplace, family. What does Taurus want out of life, out of their relationships? And how can they go about getting it? Now, the reference bull in a china shop comes to mind. When things around you seem so delicate and require a level of sensitivity, require a level of gentle energy. Sometimes, Taurus, when you're surrounded by such fragile energies that may seem to view you as the bull in a china shop. In other cases, it can actually just be how you're feeling currently. Maybe the reference that comes to mind that could apply to even both scenarios is walking on eggshells. There's definitely someone left feeling as though they have to walk on eggshells. They don't know what they can or can't say. They don't know how they're going to either get out. If it's a relationship, they don't know how they're going to remove themselves, or they don't know how, to even figure out a solution to any problems that may arise, because they are the china in the china shop. And they're either viewing you as the bull, or you are being the bull in the china shop. Now, of course, with these readings, they are generalized energies. Very interesting. A card came out, flipped, and then landed. It's still covered, so I'm really curious to see what it is. But the energy that circulates around this whole thing is whether or not the source of that aggression, the source of these problems is either you or those around you. And now poses the question, how will you find a solution, and what will you do to apply that solution? Now, it's very interesting because I see the Hermit reversed. Okay, there's definitely someone that has pulled back. They've isolated themselves. They haven't really been focusing on involving themselves with others. They haven't really been focusing on that energy of togetherness. They're kind of in their own minds. They're kind of in their own heads. They're in their own world. But these energies are very interesting, to say the least, Taurus. There's definitely something going on. Six of Wands. I see earth energy. Okay. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So I feel like this is you, Taurus. You're very abundant. Money is coming in. You're stable in the financial realm and within your home. You're seeing great success in your career, in your life in general. You're feeling confident. This is room for celebration. This is room for receiving recognition. The Nine of Chalices reversed concerns me, though, because something is draining you emotionally. For some of you, it could be due to a lot of drinking. It could also be because you are emotionally unfulfilled. Financially, you're fulfilled, but emotionally, you're not. And if this doesn't apply to you, Taurus, then someone is left feeling drained and unfulfilled. Hermit reversed. Due to feeling emotionally unfulfilled, due to feeling drained, due to even drinking, someone has pulled back. They're not really as involved as they may have been before. Someone is left feeling as though they have to creep around. They have to walk on eggshells. So now the only solution in their mind is to pull back. I feel like someone wants to complete this cycle, whether this is a relationship or, some sort of financial agreement between you and a partner here. But this is all about sudden and unexpected changes being brought about due to a lack of emotional unfulfillment and a lot of drinking, I'm telling you. Now again, money looks great. Money is fantastic. You're slowly but surely finding more opportunities in order for you to start saving, start planning for retirement. This can even be you going out and seeking new opportunities for yourself, Taurus. I see good fortune coming your way, but there's something sudden and unexpected that comes about that seems to put a little bit of a damper on it. And the reason why I brought up a lot of drinking is because we have this temperance reversed here. Someone lost their temper due to drinking a lot. They were drinking excessively. Maybe they were overindulging in general. They're not balanced. Someone does not see anything long term with this situation. It's more draining than anything else. I even see the devil. There could be substance abuse issues, alcoholism. I also feel as though someone is feeling bound to this situation. It could be due to money. I also feel as though someone is very greedy. They're very materialistic. And that's why they feel like they're bound to the situation. Even though they're not emotionally fulfilled. They're not emotionally fulfilled at all, but they're getting that money. It comes down to where you have to ask yourself, what's worth more, me or money? Now, don't get me wrong. We all need money to survive. But when greed comes into play, when greed is a factor, and you're dealing with something that's draining you emotionally, something that's making your temper, erupt, just like the bull in the china shop, it's because whoever has substance abuse issues, whoever's doing a lot of drinking, whoever is just staying for the money, that's why. The money is not going to fulfill you emotionally. And if this is someone you're dealing with that's sticking around for that, it's not going to hold you guys together because there are underlying issues that continue to drain the other person of just about everything. Drain them emotionally, drain them financially. It's very vampiric. Very vampiric, like very narcissistic type of energy here. I also see a lot of codependency issues. Someone is codependent on another person because of the money, even though they're not fulfilled. You have to ask yourself, is this what I want out of life? Is this going to provide me with the success and the happiness that I seek because of the money? And then we see advice. The Eight of Wands reversed. So this talks about any plans to go travel. Maybe you guys are going to go fly out somewhere. It seems like either that's coming to a halt or it needs to come to a halt. Any communication exchange with this person here will only bring more of the same unstable, turbulent energies, and it's time to block them. Now, guys, keep in mind this can go vice versa. If someone is feeling this way about you and they felt like they needed to block you due to these, unstable energies or just, all of this stuff that's going on, this karmic situation, it results in them blocking you. But the challenge is to complete the karmic cycle. It's still not done yet, and it's because of money. It's because of greed. It could even be because of substance abuse. Someone's not thinking clearly. Five of Wands reversed. So external factors. There's someone external to you that is avoiding an argument. They're being overly careful with the things that they say, or they're being made to feel that they have to be very, very careful with the things that they say. Someone is more so focused on their goals, and they're just not involving themselves in anything that involves arguing, anything that includes confrontation. Hopes and fears, I see the King of Wands reversed. So we have some fiery energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is all about narcissistic energy. I'm telling you, this is somebody that demands that those around them don't flirt and don't cheat and don't do this and that, but then they can just go out and do whatever the hell they want. They're just sex crazed, they're very ruthless. They're not really involved emotionally, and that's where this vampiric energy starts to come in. This is somebody who's abusing their power, so it could be in reference to, a partnership regarding, having to work with someone here that is just trying to drain the other emotionally and financially, just trying to take more than give. They don't even give anything. They just take. Then we have the outcome. Some of you guys could be dealing with the other woman in a relationship. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone focusing on, seeking a hooker for affection. It could be that for some of you. This could even be someone that is just mainly focused on selling themselves in a sexual way. They're very jealous, very aggressive, and demanding. And it results in a lost friendship here. Someone's going to slowly but surely find a way to move on from all of this. But it's taking you a little bit more time, and it's due to the money that you may be making with your partner, or just the money that's coming into the home, Nine of Chalices reversed. All right, so we have the Fool reverse. Someone has been very impulsive and reckless. That's what happens when they drink too much. They just do and say stupid stuff, acting like a pure fool. Somebody could even be dealing with some legal issues here, where someone's not holding themselves accountable for those foolish actions. Someone is not being honest. There's a lot of imbalances. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra that's like this. But somebody is not feeling as though things are balanced. Someone feels as though there's been an injustice done against them. The Hermit reversed. All right, Two of Chalices reversed talks about imbalances. This is all about a breakup or broken contracts. Someone is pulling back. They don't want to do this anymore. Justice in reverse again at the bottom of the deck. They don't want to do this anymore. There's a lot of imbalances. One person doing way more than the other, which creates resentments. It comes out when the other person is drinking. You know, there's a lot going on. The wheel. Knave of Swords. So here we have some air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is all about someone seeking their justice. Someone is seeking their justice. They want this to be done. But there's someone who says, oh, I'm going to change, or oh, I'm going to do this, or, you know, and they never follow through on any of it. Someone could be watching the other person on social media or using other people to watch their partner. It's just becoming extremely toxic and unstable as more time passes. And I definitely feel as though it's within a relationship. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone who is now blocking communication. It happens very suddenly. It's very unexpected. Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Lovers here. Some of you guys could find out about a third-party situation. Okay, it could be with a Gemini. But I also see that there's somebody that's kind of like teeter-tottering between the two. Should I go down the path that I've been going down, or should I go down a new one? They're very indecisive on whether they want to move on. And they are taking a long time to reach the conclusion. But it's very obvious that it's time to let it go. If you're not happy, or if the other person's not happy, then it's best to just go find someone that will make you happy. Maybe the money is what's causing, you know, you or this other person to be indecisive about leaving. Could also be that. But, you know, I feel like somebody is coming back. Someone's going to end up reuniting with a past lover, you know, an old flame. And whatever they were involved with currently with you, they may just jump ship and decide to go back to where they were, because that's where their heart is, because they're not fulfilled in this situation. Temperance reversed. So we have the Seven of Chalices reversed. So yeah, somebody is releasing themselves from deception. You know, they're trying to divert the attention away from their deceptive ways. But it results in someone ending up turning down all of their options here. They don't want to deal with anybody. But the money is good. That's the only thing that seems to be the recurring theme of what's keeping you guys together. Now, the moon at the bottom of the deck, we have some Pisces energy coming out. This is all about deception. People keeping others in the dark about what's really going on. I definitely feel that there's a lot that is about to go down before June comes in, or right when June starts. It's like some deception is going to come out. The Devil. Somebody's always trying to divert the attention away from their bullshit, away from the fact that they're just staying for the money. You know. Five of Pentacles reversed. It could be someone that is returning. Someone for sure. You know, I see some Taurus energy here. You know, but someone's definitely returning. And I get the sense that, you know, the person that you came out of being in the cold with, you know, now it seems as though, you know, you guys have reunited. But now the attitudes have changed. Things are not the same anymore. Someone is feeling spiritually drained. They could have been blowing all their money on the other person, and the other person didn't even go Dutch, not even once. They can't even begin to match up to, you know, your efforts, or this could be vice versa. Someone is recovering from all of this. You could be making more money, you know. But I definitely feel as though some of you guys may be discussing things with a lawyer due to third-party situations. You don't want to be involved in a contract anymore, so you're going to have to lawyer up. Wow. 8 of Wands reversed. All right. So we have the 2 of Wands reversed. Don't fear the unknown. Don't let fear keep you stuck in a place of indecision because you don't want to face that fear. It's best to not let your fear stop you from making the decision you have to make. Things have to come to a close with the situation because it's not going to end well whether you make the decision or they make it for you. There's been a lack of progress. Someone's going to decide to block the other. And it's because of this truth that's come to light. Someone is very aware of what's going on. They're going to say their piece and they're going to cut it away. Someone is very manipulative and deceptive. They realize they're unable to manifest anything real with the situation. So they got to let it go. 5 of Wands reversed. So we have the 5 of Chalices. This is all about you feeling as though this has been full of regret, full of sadness. Someone is regretting something. Someone is wallowing in these energies here. There's definitely a lot of conflict that needs to be resolved ASAP, Taurus. ASAP. There could be somebody stalking the other person because now they're not speaking, or now, you know, things are not the same. They end up finding some stuff out due to their stalking. It could even be that. But whatever is found out will result in this situation coming to a close. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. There is a lot going on, you guys. King of Wands reversed. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords. So your fears are getting in the way of a good thing. Or this could even be vice versa, where someone else's fears are getting in the way of what could have been a good thing, should I say. Because this situation is not good currently. It seemed like things kind of just like blew up out of nowhere. You're returning back from a trip where all this had occurred. And now there needs to come resolution, completion. And it's getting ready to complete. But all of this here, the depression that's associated with all of this, someone that just wants sex, someone that's just more focused on, you know, their demands, what they expect of other people. They don't live up to those expectations themselves, which reveals a lot of hypocritical energy, but it is what it is. It's time to let this one go. Again, with that Justice reversed. Yep. It's time to let it go, because from what I'm seeing, there's definitely a lot that has been left unresolved for so long that, again, that bull in the china shop reference. Somebody is just being, you know, over the top in their reactions. Over the top in general. Queen of Wands reversed. All right, so I feel like these three want to come out. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands reversed. We have the King of Pentacles and the Sun. So I feel like there's a lot of oppressive energies associated with this entire thing. There may be money coming in, but the energy is very, very burdensome. Someone is going to put the wands down. They're avoiding responsibility. They're going to focus on their money now, and that's it. Someone is liberating themselves from a very jealous, burdensome, and aggressive energy. They're done with it. Taurus, I feel like you're becoming more so focused on money. Some of you may be dealing with just someone that has a lot of insecurities, and it makes them act out in ways that are akin to a bull in the china shop. And now someone's putting the wands down. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Yep, so if you guys are involved in a relationship, it will be ending really soon. Because someone's going to decide to just focus on what they can do on their own to bring money in. Once this cycle completes, everyone will have been liberated, and they can now go back to their friendships and enjoy their time, enjoy what it is that they do. But this delay in this decision to complete it is only delaying the inevitable. It's only delaying your chance at happiness. Okay? So guys, be sure to let me know what's going on in the comments, because this was such a crazy read. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that sub button as well as that notification bell. And until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.